Hello and welcome to another episode of me painting again. We've got a... I was going to say sketchbook. Well, it's my sketchbook, but it's a scrapbook. It's made for scrapbooking the paper. It's like a quite thick paper, almost card-like. And then what I've done, with a couple of acrylics, I've made myself a ready... purpley, bluey, blacky sort of colour on the page. All I used was some vermilion red, some ultramarine blue and some brown black, and I've covered a few pages like this because I wanted to try it out, see how it works to tone your page with acrylic and then use watercolour on top. I'm hoping it works alright. If it doesn't, well, it doesn't matter, does it? Got the drink going, relaxing, got the paints out. I'm going to get some blue, ultramarine blue. Now, ultramarine blue is quite a transparent colour, so I'm thinking... just have a tiny bit of water in it. I don't want it to be too watery. So I want to put in a little bit of the blue for the sky. Yeah. It's not too bad actually. It's not too bad. I wondered what kind of... This is the first time I've ever done this, I've got to say. I've got a few houses. I took the photo actually. I was after I'd done a long shift at work. I did almost a 12-hour shift, and I was like, right, I can't be asked to make out. I got back a bit late and I was starving. I needed to eat right there and then. So what did I do? I went to the chippy and got myself some fish and chips as a treat of my hard work. And I took this picture of these houses because I really liked the way the light was affecting everything, really. And so I thought, I'll take a picture of that. And then I got home and I was like, well, that's going to be a bit of a challenge. I have to use a lot of darks, use up all my dark colours to get an effect. And then I realised, what if I tone my paper? If I tone my paper a bit, so I'm going to get some blue now. I've got this blue here and some white. The moon was behind me, which was pretty ace. So it lit up the windows blue, the ones that weren't in use. And I thought, that's really why I took the photo. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I like the way that does that. So let's see if we can... I might have to change this a bit. Trying to get the scale right, you see. There's a roof about there. Something like that, and then grab a little bit more white and lighten that bit there. A bit lighter in that bit. Something like that. And there's a window there that's more yellowy, and then this side, back in the sort of a, I'll show you, this bluey white colour. Actually, we can go a bit bigger than that. More like about to there. I accidentally picked up some blue there. Don't matter too much. And then there's a window next to it, but it's behind a tree, so you only see some of it. It sort of goes. Something like that. And then there's another window here. Quite a big space between windows in these houses. They are strange. It's a bit longer, that window. Wants to be lined up with that one though. Smooth operation. So I want to get a bit of bluey white. A bit duller. It's a bit duller actually. I put a bit of red in it. A bit lighter. Sort of a greyish blue. And I want to get the what is it called? I'm drawing a blank. Fascia. I need to move my page around. See, sometimes I can't paint. If I bring it towards me, I've got a better chance of getting it. Yeah, it's not too bad. And then there's, you can see some window frame as well. Okay. Now we got this. Oh, there's a little bit of a. That black. Yeah, there's a little bit of black in my colour, because I can see some guttering going down here. I thought, well, I might as well put it in. This brush is doing quite well for the finer details. There's a tree here, but it's got catching a bit of light. So I want like a dull. It's quite a challenge actually. Have you tried painting night paintings? They're quite challenging. More challenging than you think. So I want some green. I want to keep it dull. For this tree here. And we've got a window that's just there. But anyway, we'll put that window in now so we don't... Well, first thing we want is a bit of this light colour for the window frames. Don't want the colour to be too wet because it'll just vanish. So it's about there. It comes actually in line with this one. Okay, and this tree's not quite in the right place. That's annoying. What have I done? I wonder if I can wash it away a bit. Oh yeah, I can. Spread that out a bit, it don't really matter. Actually helps a little bit. Get a little bit of detail on the building that you can just about see. That's alright. So, we'll put that tree in again in a minute. I want to get this bit in. So I want some of this. We need some clean white. Oh, what have we done? Use a little bit of this homemade gouache that Clive Powell made me. Still got it. Still going strong. So I want... Oh, I've got some on my finger. Wash my finger. So I want some yellow. I want some yellow and white. And we'll see if we can get this window in. So we've got like it's a really strong light in this window. And it's got more colour there than anything as well. Okay, it's got a nice light window. Hopefully it doesn't confuse my camera too much. Probably will. There's not a lot I can do about that, really. So, get some of this greeny yellow. Probably need a bit more yellow. And the light is sort of coming off the street light and it's picking up on this tree here. You can see the that part. And if few leaves. It's getting a bit, but then not as many then. And then in front of that there's a hedge here, and that's getting a bit of street light as well. And there's another hedge there. And there. And there's sort of a wall. It's a bit of a driveway there. Some greeny bits there. So, my sky needs a bit more to it. It's a bit too dark, really. So a bit of blue and white, We'll see if we can bring it out. Can use this to create shapes as well, actually. Don't want any there. I want a chimney stack there. I do want some here. Do some more just pure ultramarine blue at the top part there, just so there is a bit of a change in colour. See, I do notice it doesn't soak in quite as well as it does on normal just paper, but it'll be alright. It's alright. It'll do. So I want a I want a yellow ochre with white. I'll use this white that's here. Yellow ochre. Bit of that brown. So there's some light. It might be a bit too light. There's a bit of light along here, along this path, and you can sort of see it just sparkling along there. And it sort of fades away. That fades away there. The brightest bit is sort of here and here. The lights are a bit out of the way, you can't quite see it. Just lighten that side a bit. There's a post which we need a bit darker. Just thought we hadn't done the wall. There's a sort of a wall here as well. Let's put in the wall. I need sort of a burnt sienna-y colour. Bit of burnt sienna. From there. I'll let that just sort of fade away actually. I don't mind that. We've got some more windows I need to put in. Put some more windows in. And some effects. I'll just turn my page. I need to put the line of this in, the fascia. It's very much faded over here in comparison. Oops. I've got to think about the roof. Go to about there maybe. Oh, whoops. Needed a finger with no paint on. Just wash that away. Yeah, and there's a window. Same one there, there's one there. Get some of that nice blue again, so I'll get it in there. And then about there, I think that's about there. So the other one. And then there's another one. And there's another one just beyond that one. It's about there, I'd say. Yeah, something like that. And there's a different window. Just going to grab a bit of yellow in my blue. Oops, drop my brush. And there's a window here. Oh, it's a bit duller than that. Trying to get the same colour. You can see the window is here. Yeah, it's there. There. You can see that amount. good, isn't it? The so many different colours, even though it's dark. And there's like a while I'm seeing these colours, there's a sort of a bluey grey in the road. Get some sort of red and this blue. Sort of like that. Sort of vanishes. I can see sort of a hint of green in it as well. Sort of bring that across like that. It gets really dark here. You can see the lines in the road. Actually, while we're at it, wait, what shall I paint first? I can see so much now. I want to paint the lines in the road, because that's going to definitely add something. Just get sort of a yellowy light. Now you can see a bit of the line in the road there, but it's not the best. But I think I'll try. Yeah, that'll do for that, because it does get quite dark. And then here, dip, about that. It gets darker then. It gets really dark when it gets down this area where the sort of goes like that. Oops, a little bit too much. Yeah, sort of like, that's not quite the right angle, it's more like that. You can always get a bit of black and just get rid of that. Just sort of a bit of a grey on my brush, just to paint that road in, and then I can throw some of that in this as well. Okay. Yeah, I'm quite liking that. There's a yellow. So I'm grabbing some bright yellow. I'm trying to combine yellows to make one. Combine yellows to make one ultimate yellow. If it does look fluorescent, hopefully, because there is a fluorescent yellow thing here. I've never actually noticed, but there it is. I suppose it's to signify the area that you come out. There's an orange light as well. Getting a bit of red and yellow. There's an orange light back here. Must be like an outside light or something. And there's also a light there. Sort of round. Yeah. It's not quite bright like that though. I can see the door as well a little bit. There's a bit of a door you can see here. So I'm going to just put a little bit of blue there. It's really difficult to see though. And there's also a tree here. You can just about see it. This is quite dark here. There's a bit of a fence. And there as well. Bit of a fence there as well. The hedge. Keep things quite dark over there. There is a... Oh, there would be a window there, that's what I can see. There's almost the glint of window there behind that tree. Thought I'd put this chimney in while I'm at it. There's a chimney there. You can even see a bit of line telephone. Oh, there's a telephone pole here. Whereabouts is it there? Yeah, there's a window you can just about see there. Very dark. Something else there, I don't know what it is. Side of a bin or something maybe? I don't know. And there's a bit of a shine on the door. Like that. Some more on this light here because it's quite bright. Yep. It's that tree. One like a green, but quite dark still. So it covers this. Hedge there, there's a hedge here as well. There's a bit of all sorts of stuff there. Hedging. Pull a bit of dark in it. Pull back out that colour behind there. The window. Oh, there's a tree. You can see a bit of a tree. That's why that window is not fully covered. There's a tree there. Now I can start looking at this one side of these bushes. Yeah. I've never painted anything like this before, to be honest. It's a bit unusual, isn't it, to be painting, because you can't sit out there and paint it, because I've tried. I tried in the, there's a bit of blue there as well. I couldn't do it because my eyes couldn't react in time, because I was looking at my page and then I was looking at the screens in this pavement as well. Yeah, and I tried it, and what I found was the problem I had is I had a light on my pad, so that wasn't the problem. Because I thought, I know, if I put a light on my pad, I'll be able to see what I'm doing. But that wasn't the issue. The issue was my eyes couldn't. They couldn't seem to take looking at dark areas like this, and then also looking at the light of the pad. It really got to my eyes, so I couldn't do it, which was unfortunate. So there's all kinds of little details that you can add now. I can see anyway. There's like a different light in the window there. There's changes of light in the other windows. Just picking up a bit lighter. Like here, it's a bit lighter. Oh no. Didn't want to use that finger. It's alright, we'll fix it. Yeah, different light. Yeah, so I think I'll call this one finished. This is my night scene that's lit by a street light that is not even in shot. It's actually on the corner here, but you can't see it, but you can see what it is lighting up. And this worked quite well using a... Where's that tree gone? There it is. Using it like this, it did work quite well. And something else I found quite useful is because these paints, sometimes they just vanish because of the being watercolours. They naturally just vanish away, don't they? That actually works quite well when they're wet and they disappear. It does work quite well, because then you can go over them again and make them a bit more like what you wanted. But yeah, I'll say thanks very much for watching this one. Hope it gives you an idea. There's so much you can do, so much you can paint. It's not just the typical things, blue sky or a sunset. You could do night scenes as well. So I'll say thanks very much for watching this one, and I'll see you at another one. Cheers, bye.